is Shivy. I'm a 10th grade student of ICSE board from Bombay. I always liked teaching very much. My friends always used to come to me to clear their doubts, which I enjoyed as well. Hence, I decided to share my notes with you all to clear your doubts and your concepts very well as well. So, let's start with chemistry today. In chemistry, we shall be doing chapter 8, that is organic chemistry. I would be covering quite a few topics in this video right now, which are basic concepts of organic chemistry, hydrocarbons, difference between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Mind you, this is an important topic. This can come as a question. Alkanes and basic concepts about IUPAC naming system. Here I've made 2 stars, which means this is the most important part. In the whole chapter, IUPAC naming system is the only thing which is there. Organic chemistry, as the name suggests, it comprises of organic compounds. Organic compounds contain carbon and hydrogen mainly in them. It is not completely carbon and hydrogen, but it is mainly carbon and hydrogen with a direct bond. Why is carbon chosen? Carbon has its atomic number as 6, which makes its electronic configuration as 2, 4. Hence, carbon has tetravalent covalency. Catenation, the tendency of direct bonding. Mind you, direct bonding. The tendency of direct bonding between atoms of same elements is known as catenation. This term over here means the tendency of direct bonding between 2 same atoms. Over here, same is used instead of a specific compound. But in this chapter, we would be talking specifically about carbon. Catenation is the tendency of direct bonding between carbon-carbon atoms, which is what we are going to talk in this chapter. Let's talk about hydrocarbons right now. Hydrocarbons are divided into 2 subparts, which is open chain compounds and closed chain compounds. Before going to that, I would like to tell you what is hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is when a carbon atom is in direct bond with a hydrogen atom. It is called as hydrocarbon, like over here mentioned. In hydrocarbons, the open chain compounds are also known as aliphatic compounds or acyclic compounds, whereas the closed chain compounds are known as cyclic compounds. These cyclic compounds are further divided into 3 subgroups, which are alicyclic, heterocyclic and aromatic. Aromatic example over here mentioned is benzene, that is C6H6. Although closed chain compounds are not there in our portion, but they have been asked in previous board exams. I would suggest you to just know this much about closed chain compounds because nothing more than this could be asked. An example, that is benzene, is very, very important. It was asked in a board exam previously. It could come in this one as well. Talking about the portion which is there in our syllabus, which is open chain compounds, they are further divided into 2 subgroups, saturated and unsaturated compounds. Saturated compounds comprise alkanes, whereas unsaturated consists of alkenes and alkynes. Difference between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. This is an important topic which could be asked as a question. Saturated hydrocarbons, a hydrocarbon which is satisfied by a carbon-carbon single bond is called a saturated hydrocarbon. What do you mean by a single bond? Over here, if you see, there is only one dash, that is only single bond is present over here, which means this follows the rule of catenation. Since it is satisfied by a carbon-carbon single bond, it is known as a saturated hydrocarbon. Moving on to unsaturated hydrocarbons. Over here, a hydrocarbon which is not satisfied by a carbon-carbon single bond is called an unsaturated hydrocarbon, which means there cannot be a single bond between carbon-carbon atoms. There has to be either a triple bond or a double bond. Hence over here I have shown two examples where there is a double bond over here or a triple bond over here. This is completely different from saturated hydrocarbons, hence I have shown a difference over here. So how is an unsaturated hydrocarbon satisfied then? It can be satisfied only by a double bond that is, equal to sign between carbon atoms, or a triple bond which is equivalent sign between carbon atoms. When there's a single bond between carbon-carbon atoms, if it's a saturated hydrocarbon, it means it is called alkanes. Alkanes, more specifically telling you, A is the word to come over here. When it is unsaturated hydrocarbon, that is when there is a double bond or a triple bond between the carbon-carbon atoms, it is known as alkenes and alkynes respectively. Seeing this name, you might know why I have double underlined A over here. Because there's only one letter which separates these three words. For this, it is alkynes. Look. Let's learn about saturated hydrocarbons first. In saturated hydrocarbons, we have a general formula, which is CnH2n plus 2, where N is the number of carbon atoms present in that compound. So if there is one carbon atom in the compound, it would be C1, which we do not write, H2 into 1, that is 2, plus 2, which is 4, CH4, which is methane. Methane. Now, learning about more compounds which come after methane, that is ethane, propane, and butane. These are the only ones which are in our portion, but we will learn two more, that is pentane and hexane. These are the two extra ones which we are learning just as backup. Now we shall start about how to draw this CH4. Methane. As we discussed, the formula for methane is CH4. That is one carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. One carbon atom is drawn over here. What about the rest 4 hydrogen atoms? What about the rest 4 hydrogen atoms? Here we make 4 bonds which connect hydrogen to carbon. So this satisfies the formula CH4. Let's talk about ethane. In ethane, there are 2 carbon atoms present. So there could be 6 hydrogen atoms. How to fit 6 hydrogen atoms? You might wonder, we made 4 hydrogen atoms on one carbon. How to make 4 over here? We cannot draw it like this. No, that's not possible. we have to draw it in a structured manner. Here we draw one down and one up. You might wonder, there are only 3 hydrogen atoms. What about the fourth bond? The fourth bond is with other carbon atom, which makes it a carbon-carbon direct bonding, that is, it satisfies catenation. We'll add 3 more H. Now count, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Does it satisfy the formula? Yes, it does. Talking about butane, not propane, butane. Butane has 4 carbon atoms in it, which means there are 10 hydrogen atoms. 10 is too much, isn't it? But we have more. Not only 10. What about pentane and hexane? We'll talk about it. Before that, for butane, there are 10 hydrogen atoms which we are going to fit in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might wonder कि ये 3 तो समझा, यहाँ पे 2 कैसे आया? Here, there is a bond between carbon-carbon atoms on the left side as well as on the right side, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Overall, there should be 4 bonds for a carbon atom. We discussed earlier that carbon has 6 as its atomic number, which is 2, 4 as its electronic configuration. So it should have 4 bonds for making a compound. I want you to tell me what could be the answer for propane now. Propane, here there are 3 carbon atoms. We'll draw 3 in a direct bond. There are 8 hydrogen atoms. Let's make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Isn't it very easy? Moving forward to pentane and hexane. Pentane, there are 5 carbon atoms. These are all with a single bond. Mind you, single bond. If there would be a double bond or a triple bond, it wouldn't have been pentane, it would have been pentene. Now we have to draw 12 hydrogen atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is super easy. I want you to draw hexane as well for me. We shall discuss about the chronological order of hydrocarbon surveyor. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane and decane. The 11th one is called undecane and the 12th one is dodecane. Methane, the formula is CH4. We write the general formula first, which is CnH2n plus 2. 1 carbon atom plus H, which is 2 into 1, that is 2 plus 2 gives 4. Ethane. There are 2 carbon atoms, which means there will be 6 hydrogen atoms. if you do not want to derive the formula for these one by one, you can also take the shortcut, which is C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8, C9 and C10. Talking about hydrogen, H4, H6, H8. This is an AP, that is arithmetic progression. It has 2 as the common difference. Let's add 2 every time. H10, H12, H14, H16, H18, H20, H22. Obviously, we're not going to make this much, but at least we can do till hexane. You can also cross-check this with the general formula if you want to. Now, if there's a question to give the formula for octane, you won't be calculating all these and then adding it up by 2. So, you have the general formula. See, you can see octane, oct means 8, C8. 2 into 8 plus 2, that is 18. This is how it works. As we have discussed already, the general formula for alkanes is CnH2n plus 2. Now we move on to the structured formula. The structured formula is divided into 2 subparts, that is condensed and branch chains. This is how the structured formula comes out. The branch chain is what we were drawing till now. Identify this. This has 3 carbon atoms and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hydrogen atoms. Look over there. 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms is propane. How to make the condensed formula for this? This was the branch chain. We will be making the condensed chain right now. For the first carbon, we write C and look at how many hydrogen is attached to it. Here there are 3 hydrogens attached to it. So we write H3. Because there is a single bond, we'll add a single bond. We'll move on to the next carbon atom, which has 2 hydrogens to it. The rest 2 are carbon. CH2. Again, there's a single bond. We'll add a single bond and jump to the third one, which again has 3 hydrogen atoms, which means CH3. This is the condensed chain. We shall be covering the last topic for this video. How to name this compound. We already know. We have discussed it earlier. There are 3 carbon atoms, which means C3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hydrogen atoms, which means 8, which is propane. But what if instead of this carbon atom, there is one more C over here with 3 more hydrogens? Will it be 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it won't be like that. We have to consider the longest chain in a straight form, which is this. We number it 1, 2, 3. There are 3 carbon atoms, which means it is propane. The prefix is pro. Because there is a single bond between the carbon atoms, we add A over here and then Ne, which means it is propane. But what about this? Because this is CH3, that is one hydrogen atom less than methane, it is called methyl. If it would be C2H5, it would be ethyl. As and when you decrease one hydrogen atoms, you add YLE to it. Methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl, hexyl, heptyl, octyl, nonyl and decyl. Because it is on position 2, we write 2 over here, add a dash, and this is C1H3, which means methyl. Remember, for one carbon atom, it is always meth. So we add methyl over here, and that's our name, 2-methyl propane. What if this carbon atom was not on second position, it was on third? Instead of this H, there was one more carbon atom, and this was the longest chain. That means there are 4 carbon atoms. So you write but. Because there is a single bond, you write A-N-E, ane. And because this methyl is present on 2, you again write 2-methyl butane. That's how you name it. This was about IUPAC naming system. It is very easy, trust me. You just need to count the carbon atoms and then see where is the extra carbon atom, that is on what position it is, and then write the name. Mind you, if you start numbering from this side, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, it is not wrong always. But then this, that is methyl, ethyl, propyl, or this compounds have to get the nearest numbering. So if you number from this side, you get 3. But if you number from this side, you get 2. 1, 2, 3 and 4. If this carbon atom would not be over here, it would have been over here. Then, and if it would have been over here and you count it from here, it gets the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And if we start numbering from here, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4, you get the number 2 for this methyl group. So we write 2 instead of 3, that is we start numbering from this side rather than this side. It would have been the same, 2-methyl butane. That's it for this video. For rest of the videos of this chapter, please go through my channel. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.